Work and its Secret, Part 2. At the same time, we not only want this mighty power of love, this mighty power of attachment, the power of throwing our whole soul upon a single object, losing ourselves and letting ourselves be annihilated, as it were, for other souls, which is the power of the gods, but we want to be higher even than the gods. The perfect man can put his whole soul upon that one point of love, yet he is unattached. How comes this? There is another secret to learn. The beggar is never happy. The beggar only gets a dole with pity and scorn behind it, at least with the thought behind that the beggar is a low object. He never really enjoys what he gets. We are all beggars. Whatever we do, we want a return. We are all traders. We are traders in life. We are traders in virtue. We are traders in religion. But alas, we are also traders in love. If you come to trade, if it is a question of give and take, if it is a question of buy and sell, abide by the laws of buying and selling. There is a bad time and then there is a good time. There is a rise and fall in prices. Always you expect the blow will come. It is like looking at the mirror. Your face is reflected, you make a grimace, there is one in the mirror. If you laugh, the mirror laughs. There is buying and selling, giving and taking. We get caught. How? Not by what we give, but by what we expect. We get misery in return for our love, not from the fact that we love, but from the fact that we want love in return. There is no misery where there is no want. Desire, want is the father of all misery. Desires are bound by the laws of success and failure. Desires must bring misery. The great secret of true success, of true happiness, then is this. The man who asks for no return and perfectly unselfish man is the most successful. It seems to be a paradox. Do we not know that every man who is unselfish in life gets cheated, gets hurt? Apparently, yes. Christ was unselfish and yet he was crucified. True, but we know that his unselfishness is the reason, the cause of a great victory, the crowning of millions upon millions of lives with the blessings of true success. Ask nothing, want nothing in return. Give what you have to give, it will come back to you, but do not think of that now. It will come back multiplied 1,000-fold, but the attention must not be on that. Yet have the power to give and there it ends. Learn that the whole of life is giving, that nature will force you to give. So give willingly. Sooner or later you will have to give up. You come into life to accumulate. With clenched hands you want to take, but nature puts a hand on your throat and makes your hand open. Whether you will it or not, you have to give. The moment you say, I will not, the blow comes, you are hurt. None is there but will be compelled in the long run to give up everything. And the more one struggles against this law, the more miserable one feels. It is because we dare not give, because we are not resigned enough to accede to this great demand of nature, that we are miserable. The forest is gone, but we get heat in return. The sun is taking up water from the ocean to return it in showers. You are a machine for taking and giving. You take in order to give. Ask therefore nothing in return, but the more you give, the more will come to you. The quicker you can empty the air out of this room, the quicker it will be filled up by the external air. And if you close all the doors and every aperture, that which is within will remain, but that which is outside will never come in. And that which is within will stagnate, degenerate, and become poisoned. A river is continually emptying itself into the ocean and is continually filling up again. Bar not the exist into the ocean. The moment you do that, death seizes you. Be therefore not a beggar, be unattached. This is the most terrible task of life. You do not calculate the dangers on the path. Even by intellectually recognizing the difficulties, we really do not know them until we feel them. From a distance, we may get a general view of a park. Well, what of that? We feel and really know it when we are in it. Even if our every attempt is a failure and we bleed, and are torn asunder, yet through all this we have to preserve our heart. We must assert our Godhead in the midst of all these difficulties. Nature wants us to react, to return blow for blow, cheating for cheating, lie for lie, to hit back with all our might. Then it requires our super divine power not to hit back, to keep control, to be unattached. Every day we renew our determination to be unattached. We cast our eyes back and look at the past objects of our love and attachment and feel how every one of them made us miserable. We went down into the depths of despondency because of our love. We found ourselves mere slaves in the hands of others. We were dragged down and down, and we make a fresh determination. Henceforth, I will be master of myself. Henceforth, I will have control over myself. But the time comes, and the same story once more. Again, the soul is caught and cannot get out. The bird is in a net, struggling and fluttering. This is our life.